and most played, I think, for all teams this year. This is going to be tough year, the 2020 playing 11 for 2021. I can't go with the Pakistan. Do I have to go with them? Rizwan and Babar opening. There's no better game. There's no better way to start.
Absolutely, I have the same openers as well. I think it's very obvious.
Outstanding year for both of them. 2,000 runs for Rizwan. Babar has 1,800 runs in 2021. Ridiculous.
Too good. They've changed Pakistan cricket, like I think 550 plus partnerships, 700 plus partnerships. It's just they're carrying the team right now. You don't need any other batters.
Unfortunately, Warner misses out. He had a pretty good 2020 World Cup, but
I mean, if you look at the T20, I have taken IPL, I've taken international cricket, I've taken everything together. Looking at that, Warner has been brilliant in the World Cup and post that, but I feel like for me, Warner misses out as well.
And will Babar be captaining your side? Or?
Yeah, Babar is captaining my side, and my wicket keeper is Rizwan.
So number 3, I've gone with Mitchell Marsh because he's had a pretty good
he's been the most
West Indies tour, and he's been pretty good. So I have
gone with Mitch Marsh as well. I mean, he's been very impressive. He can bowl a few overs for me. He can bat at number 3 and like completely change a game single-handedly. You know, he's not your regular number 3 who will come and, rotate, strike and stuff. He'll go for shots, and he's very consistent that when he has the game to rotate, strike as well, depending on the pitch, the conditions, he can adapt himself. So Mitch Marsh for me at number 3 as well.
Number 4, I've gone with Josh Buttler. I put him down a bit, and he'll be my wicket keeper. It's a bit of strange. I would like Josh Buttler to open, but I feel like Josh Buttler had a good year with England, especially in the 2020 World Cup, scoring 100. I know it's not the position that he's going to bat, but I've gone with Buttler at number 4.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. The way I've made this team is like I've picked people who have scored runs in that position.
Yeah.
Or maybe one or two up or down. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I've gone with Aiden Markham at number 4. I think he has been very impressive. For me, he got into the IPL also. He did well against Sri Lanka. World Cup as well. He scored a lot of runs and carried South Africa's batting. For me, he can bowl as well. 2 overs with the ball as well. So he gives me a spin option as well. So I've gone with Markham at number 4. Number 5, I have my Glenn Maxwell.
Asalanka.
You have Charith Asalanka?
Yeah, I have Charith Asalanka at number 5.
Interesting. Good pick. He stood out as well, to be honest, in the World Cup as well. One of the highest run getters. For me, I think Maxwell. I have to pick Maxwell because 550s, in the IPL, a game changer kind of a player. Again, he can bowl a few overs for me. And I think that position is pretty perfect for him because he batted for that number for Australia as well. Yes, more to do with the IPL, but I feel like Maxwell is going to be very hard to go past Maxwell and what he has done this year in the T20 setup.
Number 6 was a bit difficult for me to choose. That was the sort of a headache for me. But I've gone with David Miller, especially that impact he did against Sri Lanka. 25, I'll never forget that. That innings. Sri Lanka could have won that match, but David Miller, that innings for me was special for South Africa as well. So it's an unusual pick, but I've chosen Miller as number 6 for that impact.
I've gone with Hasaranga at number 6. I'm promoting it up a little bit. I feel like he's someone who can attack the ball, hit the ball. He scored a lot of runs as well, 50s as well. So I have Hasaranga coming at number 6. I don't have David Miller. I've gone with Asif Ali at number 7. I think what he has done in the PSL for Pakistan against New Zealand as well, and finished games against Afghanistan, I'm looking at him as I think if there's anyone who has finished the games under pressure, it's been Asif Ali this year. So at number 7, I have Asif Ali, and I've given the finishing jobs to Hasaranga and Asif Ali in my lineup. But the thing is, Babar and Rizwan are so consistent, I don't think they'll even get to bat.
True. And I've gone with Hazelwood and Zampa as my number 8 and number 9. Hazelwood has had a fantastic year, especially with CSK and in the 2020 World Cup for Australia in UAE conditions, especially he's adapted so well, bowling those slower deliveries. I can't go through that. And Zampa, He was not even picked for RCB in the second leg in the IPL, but performing well for Australia once again in the 2020 World Cup. I thought he deserved the man of the series as well instead of Warner with the impact that he did. Unfortunately, he missed out, but I can't go past those two as my number 8 and number 9.
Unfortunately, Zampa misses out for me, even though he had a brilliant year. But the thing is, I can't have two leg spinners in my playing 11. If I have Wanindu Hasaranga already, I want a different variety in my 11. So I have gone with Tabraiz Shamsi in my 11. Chinaman, different. He was the number 1 T20 bowler at one point as well. So I was very impressed with what he did, especially with the art of left arm spinners and Chinaman's dying. Actually, for Shamsi to come and bring that back to life was very good to see. My 3 fast bowlers are Nortje. I think he had a brilliant year. Shaheen, Shah, Afridi, and Josh Hazelwood. So these 3 are my paces. So I have a leg spinner. I have I have an off spinner in Maxwell and Markham, and I have Marsh. And then I have my 3 fast bowlers as well.
I've gone with the same as well. And for me, I think Bolt misses out a bit. I would feel he's my 12th man. He missed out a bit. He did well for New Zealand.
Even David Malan, he's my 12th man as well. Malan, I feel like he could have easily batted number 3. He played a lot of runs. He scored a lot of runs. Devon Conway, some mention. But this is the thing with T20 cricket. There's so many performers because there's so much of T20 cricket. It's very hard to pick one. But from whatever I've seen under pressure, I feel like this 11 would have a variety. A variety that would help win a game. And like as a captain, if you have this variety, you'll be comfortable to rotate bowlers around and stuff like that.
So on to the nominees of the 2020 Cricketer of the Year. So there's Josh Buttler over there, Wanindu Hasaranga, Marsh, and Rizwan over there selected by ICC. I have to go with Rizwan this year. He's had a magnificent year. 2,000 runs, no doubt. I think he'll be the ICC Cricketer of the Year also with how he's performed.
Absolutely. I mean, this guy was sick in the World Cup semi-final. He wasn't able to do it. And coming and playing like that in the semi-final, no, come on, Rizwan, no doubt.
Yeah, Rizwan, no doubt. I